my northeast vlog, and now I'm heading towards Cherrapunji from Shillong on a scooty ride. So let's go!
That we are going to, that is Dympep Valley. It is 20 minutes from Elephant Falls. We are planning to have some breakfast here. The Highway Snacks Dhaba. So since we left quite early in the morning from our homestay, we couldn't have breakfast there. So here on the way to Cherrapunji, we have halted at a dhaba, stopped here seeing Bengali mixed thali. So let's see what we get here. This road leads to the Marbari fishing pond. These huts, these are the eating places. These are the places where you can sit and eat inside this small hut. So I have ordered here egg sandwich and bread omelette. So it's breakfast time. You know, this place is slightly little expensive compared to the places we have visited in Shillong and Guwahati. Slightly, because till now the places we have visited, they were very reasonable. The food there was very reasonable yet very tasty. So that's okay. I think this is on the highway and thus it is a little costly, but it's okay. Not very, I just said slightly. So let's start. Conventional egg sandwich. Sandwiches are always a good to go food. Wherever you go, you can just have a sandwich and just go for traveling and all. Let me taste this also a little bit, though I'm not very fond of bread omelette. This is very nice. Very nice. 3 pound roti. In a well decorated way. See you guys again at Cherrapunji. The rocky roads of Dympep Valley. Let's go. In a little while you'll see that there are a lot of limestones. See, these are the limestones that they acquire by cutting the mountains. Okay, now this left road goes towards Dauki and we are going to take the right road towards Cherrapunji. So let's go. So I have reached the Dympep Valley in SOHRA. I'm going down the steps to see the valley now. I'm walking down towards the viewpoint of the Dympep Valley. This is the viewpoint. This is a layer, one layer of the first layer of the viewpoint. The valley is just huge. I mean, initially when I just saw the valley from this viewpoint, my heart just skipped a bit. It's humongous. So this is a Dympep Valley. It's a vast valley. You can't even see beyond that. It's a vast area. So many trees. I think there are, I don't know how many trees would be here. Millions and millions of trees. From this viewpoint, if you go further down, you will locate a waterfall. So I really wanted to see this, and I'm taking all the stress to go all down and then again come up. This is a little disappointing because the flow of water in this fall is very low, very light. But I'm sure during the monsoon season this won't be the case, because in most cases all the waterfalls are completely full with a heavy flow during that season. So the monsoons are a perfect time if you want to see waterfalls in Northeast India or any parts of the world, I think. So the place itself is just surreal completely. The entire view and sitting here is something very different, but just a little disappointed with the falls here. Zipline activities going on across the valley. I am going to do a zipline once in my lifetime for sure, but not in such a vast valley, not at all. I don't have that much courage. There's no more energy left in me anymore. After climbing down so many stairs. There are too many steps that leads down to the falls, and the condition of falls that I saw, I think I shouldn't have come here because it's at the highway to get this beautiful view of the Dympep Valley. Firstly, I'll tell you guys that I'm not very comfortable in holding a selfie sitting at the back of a scooty and recording everything. And apart from that, when I saw the depth of the valley, oh my god, I just didn't know what to say, because you can see it for yourself. You know, this journey was very challenging for me because I'm very scared of heights, but I still did this vlog for you guys. So we were heading towards SOHRA from the Dympep Valley. Before that, there was a small turning roundabout where we saw that there was a left arrow which led to the Garden of Caves. So we thought of seeing that. So we are on our way to the Garden of Caves. This is located in a small village called, I don't know, I don't remember the name. I think I'll tell you the name later, but here the names are very confusing. So I just stopped at this place. This is a small cemetery at the hilltop. So, moving ahead, let's see if we find something interesting in the Garden of Caves there. Hello! We have reached the Garden of Caves. This is in Lightmoss Young village. So the entry fee to this Garden of Caves is 100 for adults and 50 for children. 50 each for children and 100 each for adults. So I have entered the Garden of Caves. I'll just show you around. So this is a lesser known gem in Cherrapunji. Now this entire place comprises of 11 points that can be covered in around 1 to 1.5 hours. Now this entire place is filled with gorgeous waterfalls and few caves in a beautiful, intricately natural setting. Okay. This was my first time experience in such a place, and I'm really lucky that I found out about this place. So you see, most of the places these falls have dried up because this is summer season now. But these places would be perfect to visit during the monsoon season. I feel one of the Garden of Caves is one of the best attractions of SOHRA and definitely worth the time and effort to visit and experience. This place is a combination of sandstone and limestone caves. There are also some really beautiful rock caves with waterfalls, as you can see. You know, caves always remind me of polar bears. It's so funny because when we were in school, often in geography books we used to read that polar bears live in these caves. Bears especially live in these caves. And I was really hoping that maybe a bear, an Indian bear, would come out and just greet us. But that would be too risky. You know, this place is really, really cold, like very cold. The vapor is coming out of my mouth. It's so cold here. Where am I going for you people? Just to do the vlog. Now in this particular cave, very few people were actually entering. I think because the trail of the cave was very, very narrow. But I still decided to enter because me being me, always ready to take up small challenges. You know, the floor was very, very slippery. I had to be very careful and be very careful with your head because I bumped my head twice. It was so cold, calm, and a very different kind of a feeling inside this cave because there was there was nobody inside, and very dimly lit. I was walking very slowly, and see, you can see there you can see a ray of light coming in. Feels that I'm on a small adventure trip. I think that is the exit way. I don't know. Let's walk along. I don't know what I was trying to see here, like an archaeologist, but just trying to feel the caves, nothing else. Trying to be extra smart here, I think. This path is so interesting, see? Okay, so these are actually hanging roots of ancient trees. Aged, I think, thousands and thousands of years. But you know, these water droplets that you can see, these are actually proper falls. During the monsoon, if you visit this place during the monsoon season, you are going to get the proper view of a proper waterfall standing right here. But since this time is not monsoon, so we could see just droplets of water coming down from these roots. Okay, just a small little point that I would like to tell you guys is that in this place you have to walk a lot with several steps, and thus I would recommend you, like the ones who cannot walk, who are unable to walk, if you have elderly people with you, I would recommend you only to take the first waterfall and cave experience, okay, because it can be really hectic for elder people. And also wear very comfortable shoes, carry your umbrella, and keep your water bottle handy with you. This was one of my favorite spots in the entire place. Oh my god, just look at the place. It's gorgeous. I don't know how many pictures I have clicked in this place. It's beautiful. I have never had this kind of experience before ever in my life. This bridge leads to a place where you can drink medicinal water. I assume that is the water that is coming down from the falls. So let's see. I'm very tired, so I really need some medicinal water. So this is the medicinal water. Fresh.
Wait.
I'm just about to leave the Garden of Faves. I don't feel like going from here. Guys, please do come here once. The experience here was mind blowing. You're going to love this place, that's for sure.